Stop comparing yourself to others.
Welcome to another episode of Millennial Mindset. We're your host. I'm Bryan.
I'm Dalton.
Tonight's going to be an awesome episode, guys. We're talking about how you should not compare yourself to other individuals.
Yes, comparing yourself to others is probably one of the leading sources of unhappiness. As Tony Robbins says, anytime your life circumstance is not equal to your life blueprint, that will mean you're unhappy. And your life blueprint is your life blueprint of how you think life should be, and that comes from the way you grew up, the things you read, the things you believe in. It's like a blueprint of your mind, how your relationship should be, how your career should be. And anytime your current life circumstances don't line up with that, you're going to be unhappy.
And I feel like it's so easy, especially nowadays with social media, to compare yourself to other people. I mean, we're bombarded every single day. Oh, you got to drive a certain car. You got to look a certain way. You got to act a certain way. I mean, there's so many things that we see on these different social media platforms that influence us. But we're telling you guys right now, live your own life. Everybody is on their own journey. And you are special. You are perfect. You guys can achieve anything anything you guys want to achieve in life, you guys can go and get it. And if nobody's ever told you that, me and Dalton will be the first ones to tell you that. Right. Set your dreams big and go after them every single day.
And I'm guilty of this too. Like, I'll be looking on social media, on Instagram, and I see these young entrepreneurs who are just crushing it. And I'm like, because I thought I would be farther along in my life, I'm not going to lie. And I look at these guys, I'm like, damn. And it makes me feel sad and kind of depressed. Like, why am I not where these guys are? But that's me being envious and jealous of these guys. And that leads to unhappiness. And
it doesn't matter how old you are. Everybody starts at a different time in their life. Doesn't matter if you're young or older. What the KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken guy, he had success. He created his fast food chain at, how old was he?
60 or 70 or something.
Yeah. So the point that we're trying to make, it doesn't matter where you guys are right now. Make the decision to change your life. And right now, we just want to say thank you for all our followers. We have a ton of gratitude for everyone that tunes into our videos. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. And if you're new, thank you for clicking on this video and watching our content. Make sure you guys subscribe and click the notification bells. But go out there and do it for yourself. Don't do it for others. Don't compare yourself to other people. Do it because it makes you happy. It's your life. It's not these people that you see on social media. It's not their life. Do it because it brings you happiness. Do it because it's making you the best person that you can become. We all have dreams. We all have desires. And true happiness does come from within. I'm not trying to say don't achieve these great things, but some of these things aren't going to bring you, what you think they're going to bring you. I've noticed like some of the cars that I've wanted to drive and I've always dreamt of driving, it doesn't bring me, it brings me happiness, but it's like after you get the car, it's like, okay, what's next? Mm-hmm. What's the next biggest thing? So that's why I'm always trying to preach. It's awesome to have dreams. It's awesome to have these goals, and try to help as many people as you can along the journey. But it's like the journey itself is just as important, maybe more important than your dreams and goals, because that journey is shaping you. It's molding you to become the best version of yourself possible. You're going to meet new people. You're going to help new people. You're going to inspire new people. I mean, it's like our podcast is, and we always give our podcast as an example, but it's like, I met you, almost 5 years ago, and we had the same mindset. We had similar beliefs, and we're over here trying to help as many people as possible. And that's a part of my journey. That was a part of your journey. If we didn't cross paths, this podcast would never exist. And it's been so enjoyable. It's brought like this podcast has taught me so much, and I know we're growing so much from it. And I hope you guys take motivation and you guys take action towards your goals. But that example alone just shows the beauty of life and the journey that everybody is on. And it's working you closer and closer every single day. You're getting closer to your goals.
And when we say compare yourself to others, it's not always comparing yourself to what others have. It could be in your own life as well. Death, for example, that's a comparison to a family member dies. You're comparing what your life was with their presence. Now your life is not with their presence. So you're comparing those two different factors. And it's like that with that. Give me an example of anything that you're unhappy about, and you're comparing one thing or the other. And one is probably either pain or pleasure, and we're focusing on the pain part of it, and that's why we're so unhappy. Instead of focusing on the pleasure and the future and what could be, instead of we're thinking of what we don't have or what's not.
It's also about like perception. It's like, how aware are you? And this goes back, we were talking about right before we shot this video of tonight's episode, we're talking about having that abundant mindset. It's that perception you have. Just because you see somebody driving your dream car, are you going to be envious of them? Because that's just a thought. Or are you going to be truly grateful that they have that car? Are you going to have that abundant mindset that there's enough out there for everybody? Because if you have that abundant mindset, you're going to achieve your goals that much quicker, because you're truly coming from a great place and you're truly wishing others have success, because we're all in this together, guys. This is life. We're all living on planet Earth. We're all trying to achieve our dreams, our goals, our desires. So why not try to help each other get there? And I think if we come from that place of abundance, there's no way we can lose. It's a win-win situation.
Exactly. So there's a few ways that can help you with not comparing yourself to others. Like you said, not being envious towards others, having a abundance mindset, that helps. And a couple other things is try to look at others and try to learn from them. Don't be, like we said, don't be envious. Try to learn from them, because as Jim Rohn said, success leaves clues. So let's learn what they did. Learn what they did to get where they are, and that's where we want to be. So let's follow the clues that they left, and you model after them. You can tweak it yourself, but ultimately success leaves clues.
It's like, don't reinvent the wheel.
Exactly.
If the path is already laid out, why not just go down it and make it your own version? And my dad, he's one of the persons I look up to, and my dad has had so much success and he has taught me so much. And same with my mom too. My mom is very successful and I look up to my mom as well. And they both have led me down a path that is just making me make great decisions. And your parents are awesome too. I know them, and they're making you go down this path where you're becoming an awesome individual. And I'm grateful for our friendship and this podcast. I really am. But it's like, just try to help people. It's like, what's the point of being envious for? Like, what does that do? Because in the long run, that's just going to hurt you. I've done a video in the past, and you guys can go to one of our past videos. I talk about what is it you need more of in your life. We're all magnets in a sense. If you need more joy, give more joy. If you need more happiness, do your very best to make others happy. If you need more money, be charitable. And that's just how life works. If you're envious of others, guess what? You're going to get that right back. So do your very best. Don't compare yourself to others. And that's the message we're trying to convey on tonight's episode. Don't compare yourself, because it's a lose-lose situation. If you start comparing yourself to others, because that individual's life, that's not your life. You're living your life. You're not that person that you're comparing yourself to. What makes them happy doesn't make you happy. You have your own thoughts, you have your own emotions, you have your own dreams and desires. And it doesn't matter where you are in your life. If you're young, if you're older, change your belief set, see that glass half full, and great things will happen.
And that's why the Bible talks about not being envious towards others, because it's one of the 7 deadliest sins. it's not good for the human heart. It destroys you. And that's why the Bible talks about it a lot, actually. So we talked about not being envious, being a constant state of growth and learning. And the third one is really gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. Don't compare yourself to what you don't have, to what others have. Just be grateful for what you have. Put your foot where your energy goes, where focus goes, energy goes. So put our focus on what we have, what we're grateful for. It could be the smallest things. Like we talk about it all the time we sound like a broken record on this podcast. We talk about it all the time, but being grateful is so huge.
And if you guys want to see a really good video, go back to, it was 2 videos ago, The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. And everything about life is right in that video. Everything. It's about a 30 to 35 minute audiobook,
visual, video.
and it explains everything in detail. Everything. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight's episode. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on the notifications. Make sure if you guys really like our content, put it in the comments below and put down there what you're grateful for. I know we always say that, but like gratitude is so powerful. It can easily change your mindset to the glass half full. And if you have gratitude, I feel like gratitude, just having that in your mind can change your life for the better, because we all have things we can be grateful for, even the smallest things we can be grateful for. But if you have that and you internalize that and you have that in your heart, there's no reason why you can't achieve what you want to achieve in this life. Because when you're grateful, God's going to give you more things to be grateful for. Like I said, we're all magnets, and whatever you guys want, you guys need to put that out into the universe and watch how quickly that's going to come back into your physical reality.
Okay, guys, we're going to do a 7-day challenge. I want you to write down every single day when you wake up 3 things that you are grateful for. And then I want you to come back to this video, comment below what your results were after those 7 days.
And you know what brings me to a good point too, is I've said on past episodes, I do this journaling, and I know you've tried this journal. It's super easy. It takes 10 to 15 minutes every single day. But if you guys can do this on a daily, every single day, your life is going to change for the better. So maybe our next couple episodes, we'll do a breakdown on this journal and we'll get into detail, and you guys will see how quickly that changes your lives for the better.
That's right. If you guys want to see that, hit that like button.
Make sure you subscribe and make sure you share our videos, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode of Millennial Mindset. Take care and have a wonderful day.